So I had a vision today to paint something. Today I went to the beach and I saw some people swimming in the water from above, like from a big rock. I looked down and saw that 3 people swimming, and it looked like a dance or a triangle of energy or something like that. And I also feel like painting shapes of body. I don't know yet what I will exactly paint, but I will just follow my intuition and just enjoy the process. So let's get started. I took a picture, I don't know if you can see it. That's the triangle of love, or I don't know, friendship. That's what I want to paint. Let's get started with the part I know exactly how I want to paint it, and all the rest will just fit in with my intuition. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Let me tell you, I've been struggling to come back to my YouTube channel. I've been creating this YouTube channel to have some fun and to journal and to capture my own life and my own path just for fun. But then I don't know, started to see it with more pressure. I started to force myself to film, and I was just so uninspired and not able to start because I was terrified. But now I'm here, and this is also an opportunity to connect with myself, because I have been feeling really disconnected from myself those past days. Maybe avoiding to sit alone in peace and silence, just to listen to my thoughts. And instead, I procrastinated a lot. I tried to numb myself with instant dopamine shit and everything like that on my phone, and been spending a lot of time with people I love, but the most important relationship in our lives is actually the relationship to ourselves. So if you abandon yourself, you will feel like something is missing, like you are in the search of constant dopamine. At least in my experience, I feel nervous. I feel like I need to feel myself all the time. I bite my lips, I bite my nails. I always grab my phone all the time, and I'm constantly thinking to eat some sweets, and I don't know, I think I do that. My subconscious is just screaming and telling me, I'm here. And connect with yourself, and you need time with yourself, and instead the action of your body is like searching that in another way, in an easy way. And when you choose to not listen, that's what your body does, like searching dopamine and easy contentment, I guess, on the outside. So that's what happens to me the last days. And now I decided to stop with that. I decided to take time for myself, because I love painting. And painting for me is a way of reflection also. And it's also an excuse to sit with myself for hours. It's a way of self-expression and a way of self-reflection. When I paint, I let my intuition tell me what feels right, and I let my inner world, my colors, texture, lines just appear on the paper without overthinking or planning. It's actually funny because while I'm painting and while I'm creating and after, I get to know what happens, what's going on inside of me. I get to know my fears, my struggles, also what makes me happy, what is moving me right now. It's like therapy without paying anything for it. It's my own therapy. I feel like my own therapist while doing this. I know that colors are expensive, but therapy is more expensive, so I spend all my money in colors. And also, I feel like I've been struggling in a way that I haven't really given myself that time to create. Sometimes I see other artists, how they dedicate their whole day or their whole life in just creating. And I felt like that when I still was in school, when I still was my years in high school. I didn't have a purpose. My only purpose was like when I came home, say fuck everything and I just paint and sit with myself, and I don't care, I just listen to music and let it all out. And I feel like these days, as an adult now, that there's that constant pressure to everything I make has to be productive and has to be easy to transform it in money, because yeah, I understand my subconscious. I understand that it's searching for safety and stability, but I also know that the part of me that wants to create is always there, knocking at my inner windows, and if I don't let it out, just get sick. The thought of always having to be productive in everything what I make that has to be productive kills all the magic. Being an adult is fucked up, but I'm starting to learn how to balance the part I have to be productive, because yeah, I have to be productive because I have to survive in this system, in this world, how it works. But I also don't want to kill my inner child for that, and I don't want to waste all my magic I know I have inside. Why is it now so difficult for me to just let go and to just create for hours and don't even feel guilty for it? I mean, that speech from my adult me and my inner child. Myself as an adult, I'm trying to create a space where it is safe, that my child can come out and play. This is my playground right now. At night, I feel like I've done everything what I was meant to do in the day to feel good, to feel productive. And now, the last 2 or 3 hours of the day, I feel like giving myself that room to create without that pressure that I have to be productive, and without second thoughts that maybe what I create now, I could like sell it art. I don't know. I just want to let myself experience in that time, and yeah, don't have second intention with what I'm creating. I don't know if you have some advice for me, or if you are struggling with the same things, just write it in the comments, and maybe we can share and create a little community, an art community. Or also, it doesn't have to be with art, just everything you love to do and that you feel there's no longer time or space for it in your adult life because it's not productive. This system forced us to be productive all the time and to define our value on how much we do and not on what we do actually. People feel guilty for taking rest. That's so sick. I'm included. It's because we learned as a kid that it's weak to take rest and that we should always be 100%. But our 100% is just our everyday. It can look different every day. And we have to learn to be kinder to ourselves because we are so hard to ourselves. We deserve to speak with ourselves in a kind way because our body does so much for us. And also I think that our mind, a healthy mind, always wants the best for us, and sometimes the best in a moment is done with all we know right now, and we can't judge us for that in the next moment because we did it with the best intentions, even if that was not the best thing to do looking back. I think all the system is made to distract us from being actually connected to our intuition and to what we really want and what we really feel. We get distracted all the time. It's more important than ever to keep a healthy relationship with ourselves and to find little gaps in our daily life to spend time with ourselves. Sometimes even 5 or 10 minutes can save the day and can take that need of constant dopamine and affirmation from the outside away, because you know where you are. Ask yourself, where I am right now, what do I need right now, and how I feel right now. Just ask. It doesn't have to be beautiful, it just has to be true. It's so hard to confront our truth sometimes and to sit with ourselves. I know that, and it's something I've been doing since I'm very young because I have a very difficult social life when I was in my teenage years, and I sat a lot of time with myself and I found treasure in it, and I found art also, my passion for art as an expression, maybe my only way to express in that time. So I guess that's all for today and for this session today. I painted some feminine figure with like a swimming pool between the legs, and the legs forming that triangle I talked about, and the 3 people swimming. And I think it's a reflection of holding onto perfectionism and the fear of letting go, the fear of being really seen for who you are, and the fear of just laying back in the water and like open and say, take me. And it's like the face of worrying so much. There's also something she's holding on, but it's very fragile, and she's so worried that she's not enough. So if this resonates with you, and if you need some inspiration and motivation to create, just align with my journey and join if you want. And thank you so much for watching this video. Bye bye.